All right, let's dive in. We're talking about a massive move from Google today, one that could totally change how you shop online forever. I mean, forget scrolling and clicking and adding to cart. We're talking about AI agents, little digital assistants that go out and find and buy stuff for you. And the key to all of this, it's something Google just dropped called the Universal Commerce Protocol, or UCP. And trust me, it's about to completely rewire the internet's checkout lane.
So, here's what we're going to cover. First, we'll tackle the big problem. Why isn't AI shopping for us already? Then, we'll get into Google's big solution, the UCP, and really see how it ticks. After that, we'll zoom out and see how this fits into Google's massive commerce strategy. And finally, we'll talk about what this all means for the future of, well, buying anything online. Okay, so first up, the agent shopping problem. Why can't an AI just go shopping for you? It seems like it should be easy, right? Well, not so much. Turns out it's a huge technical mess.
Seriously, just think about it for a second. What if you could just say, hey, find me the best noise-canceling headphones under $200, and just buy them? No searching, no comparing, no checkout forms. That's the dream, right? That's what we call agentic commerce. But to get to that dream, we have to solve this giant hidden problem first.
So what's the problem? Well, it's basically integration chaos. Think about it like this. Every single online store, every AI platform, they all speak a different language. It's like a digital Tower of Babel. For an AI to figure out product details, check if something's in stock, and then actually buy it, it needs a special translator for every single store. It's an absolute nightmare. It's messy, it's super expensive, and it just doesn't scale at all.
And this chaos, it creates some serious pain points for everyone. I mean, you've got retailers who are stuck building these custom integrations over and over again for every single AI. Then you have the AI agents themselves. They can't even find products reliably. It's like sending a blindfolded person into a library. And for you and me, well, that dream of a super smooth, instant checkout, it stays a dream.
Okay, so that brings us to the solution. This is where Google steps in with its big idea, the Universal Commerce Protocol. You can basically think of it as the ultimate universal translator for online shopping.
And look, this is not some little side project Google is tinkering with. We're talking about the CEO, Sundar Pichai, getting up on stage at a huge retail conference to pitch this. And his message was crystal clear. This is all about enabling agents to be able to buy things online. When the CEO is your pitchman, you know it's a huge part of the company's master plan.
So what is UCP exactly? Well, officially, it's an open standard for AI agents to discover, inquire about, and purchase products and services online. And that term open standard is really, really important. Google isn't selling this as a Google product. They're trying to create a common language, like a Rosetta Stone for e-commerce, that any AI can use to talk to any online store.
All right, so let's get into the weeds a little bit. How does this universal translator actually work? Let's break down how UCP bridges that gap between an AI and a store.
It really comes down to 3 simple steps. First up is discover. So instead of an AI just stumbling around a website, UCP lets a retailer clearly say, hey, here's exactly what I'm selling, in a way the AI instantly understands. Second is inquire. This gives the agent a standard way to ask questions, like, is this in blue, or what's the warranty? And finally, cart and purchase. This is the streamlined, super fast checkout process that just makes the sale happen.
And Google isn't doing this alone. They've already got some absolute giants on board. I'm talking Shopify, Walmart, Target, Etsy, Wayfair. These guys are co-developing it with them. That's a ton of firepower. But who's missing from the party? The elephant in the room, Amazon. And that's no accident. They're off building their own AI shopping universe, setting the stage for a massive showdown.
And for any developers listening, Google is not messing around. They're moving at lightning speed. The full protocol, all the documentation, even a playground to test it out, it's all live right now at ucp.dev. They want people building on this like yesterday.
Okay, so UCP is a big deal. But to really get it, you have to zoom out. Because this isn't just about shopping. This is one crucial piece of Google's grand plan for the entire AI ecosystem.
Just look at the trail of breadcrumbs they've been leaving. It's like they've been building a super agent piece by piece. First came MCP, a protocol to let agents use tools. Then A2A, so agents could communicate with each other. Then AP2, a protocol for payments, and now UCP for commerce. You see the pattern? It's the final, and maybe the most important piece of the puzzle that lets these agents actually do things in the real world.
And it gets bigger.
At the same time, Google announced something called business agents. Now this is a real power move. Imagine you're searching for a product, and right there in the search results, you can start chatting with a brand's virtual salesperson. Google is trying to own that entire conversation right from the very beginning.
So if you're in business, this is a wake-up call. For the last 20 years, the name of the game was SEO, search engine optimization. It was all about getting your website to the top of that list of 10 blue links. Well, that's over. The new game is AEO, answer engine optimization. It's not about getting a click anymore. It's about being the answer, the one product or service the AI presents to the user.
And if you're wondering why huge companies like Walmart and Target are lining up to join Google's party, well, the answer is a number: 200 million. That's how many new users Google's AI, Gemini, has picked up in just the last few months. By getting on board with UCP, these stores get a direct pipeline to this massive, ready-made audience. It's a total no-brainer for them.
All right, let's wrap this up. What does all this mean for the future of e-commerce? What does this AI-powered checkout lane mean for you, for businesses, for everyone?
The big takeaway, the core promise of UCP is really simple. Integrate once, sell everywhere. That's it. For businesses, and I mean especially small businesses, this could be a complete game changer. It dramatically lowers the barrier to entry, making it way easier and cheaper to get their products in front of this new wave of AI shoppers.
So who wins in this new world? Well, it's pretty clear. Retailers win because they get lower costs and can reach more people. We, the consumers, win because we get a faster, way more seamless way to shop. And of course, Google wins, big time. They get brand new ways to make money and lock in their position as the king of the new answer engine era.
But this all leaves us with one final and pretty crucial question. Is this UCP thing really going to create a wide-open, universal marketplace where the best product always wins? Or is Google just building a brand new, shiny toll booth right in the middle of the internet's biggest shopping mall? A toll booth they control on a road everyone has to use. That, right there, is the multi-trillion-dollar question. And we'll definitely be watching to see how it plays out.